that means it's time for the Irregulars. He's Matt Posner. My name is Tom Alexander, and here we are on an actual sunny, a beautiful Friday morning here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Last couple of weeks it's rained, but although I think there's big rain in the forecast this weekend.
There's big rain in the forecast every day.
It's South Florida. Yeah, what do you get? It's summer.
So hot. You know what, though? I'm tired of everybody. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
You live in South Florida.
You know what? Who cares?
Yeah.
Weather never gets to me. I don't care about weather.
Yeah. Well, no, you wouldn't say that if it was snowing every single day and it was 20 degrees and it was ice all day long, would you? You'd be miserable.
Well, I would be. That's why I moved back down here.
Right.
That's why I didn't. That was the funny story. Is I was driving to school.
Uh-huh.
I think it was January '85.
Okay.
86 maybe,
Uh-huh.
and I was starting classes at Rutgers, and I'm driving to school.
The State University of New Jersey.
Of New Jersey, yeah. I was driving to school, and I hit a pothole, and it was one of those nasty, like raining, like on the borderline of snowing.
Yeah. So like 36 degrees.
35, 36 degrees.
Yeah.
Nasty day.
Right.
And I get out of the car,
Uh-huh.
and I said to myself, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'd been up there for about 4.5 years or so.
Right.
And it was just time for me to get out of there.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I got a little tired of having to scrape my windshield every morning and slide to work. You know what I mean? I just didn't want any part of it. And it's funny, when I finally made up my mind and I had actually accepted the job here in South Florida over at CBS Sportsline, I was ready to go. I informed my bosses that I was leaving, that I put in my notice and everything. And the last day of my employ there, I was on my way to work, and I hit what they call it black ice, because it's literally the color of the road. You can't see it.
Right.
And so I pull into I'm coming up to a stop sign or a light, and I hit the brakes and I slide all the way. Like I hit the brakes way early.
You knew you were in trouble.
All the way, and there's a car sitting in, and I literally, with inches to spare, missed rear-ending them. And I said, you know what? I made the right move. Moving to Florida, got down here. The day I arrived, it was like 75 degrees, sunny. I was like, yeah, man, this is.
So this is not an invitation for people to come down here.
Oh, we don't want them anymore?
No, we're done. It's enough.
We're all full up?
Yeah, we're filled up. South Florida's filled up. Go
Yeah.
somewhere else. Go to Orlando.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the population is crazy here, and the traffic is worse than it's ever been. Now, you've been here since 72.
45 years.
Okay, I've been here 20 years. And just in the 20 years since I've been down here, the traffic, I swear it's doubled. And of course, in the winter, it's worse, because then you've got the snowbirds and the population. You add about another million people and that just complicates matters. So
it does, for sure.
It's crazy. And they didn't think, look, realistically, they didn't really think ahead when they were building these freeways, or whatever you want to call them. They just didn't see the western suburbs exploding like they did. No. And they had to finally expand 595, and now it's pretty good. But it's just like, man, it is, everywhere you go is just backed up. Anyway,
enough of South Florida.
Enough of
Sports world.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
NFL camps opening up.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
you
pretty
got the Hall
exciting
of Fame inductees going in next weekend. Our own Jason Taylor is going in.
Yes, he is.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is.
Morton Anderson.
Yeah. Oh, Morton Anderson's going in. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I actually got to interview both Morton Anderson.
Did you?
And Jason Taylor at Jason Taylor's event. So we're going to be posting those videos next week.
Oh, great.
Every day.
Yeah, Jason's a great guy. Good guy.
I don't know about that.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
All right. Wow. Oh, really? Guys, I'm getting a consensus here now from producers and everything that maybe,
I don't know. Is he really a great guy?
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't paid to say that or anything. Absolutely. Okay. But I've been told from several people that he's a really good guy. But then again, now we're getting conflicting reports. So we'll look into this. This is something to look into.
So NFL camps, baseball is in full swing. There's some races going on. The Cubs moved back into first place.
Yes, they did.
They passed the Brewers.
Yeah.
Dodgers are in control as far as the West, and the Astros are in control in the West on the American side. Yeah. You got a nice one brewing in the Central Division in the American League.
Yeah.
With Cleveland and Kansas City is right there, and Minnesota. So you got a 3-team race there.
Yeah, after a bit of a fall off last year by Kansas City.
Yes.
After winning the World Series the previous year, they kind of disappeared. They're back again. So that's a fun race in the Central for sure.
That is. And also in the East, you got a nice race going on. The Yankees and Red Sox and the Devil Rays are in there as well. And the Blue Jays aren't far behind.
They're starting to creep up.
And the Orioles are playing good ball again. Mm-hmm. So, it's exciting baseball time.
Yeah. And of course, then you got the National League East.
I wasn't even going to go there. Why do you have to bring it up?
There's no point because it's over.
It's over, yeah.
It was over in May.
12-game lead over the Braves, 14 over the Marlins and Mets.
Yeah, and a 58-game lead over the Phillies. So that's it's something. It's horrific. I mean, wow. Anyway, Phillies are.
But you know what? This goes to my point of Major League Baseball could really do something cool. Mm-hmm. All right, where you take the Dodgers, you take the Astros, you take these teams that are fighting. And now you make a second division, and you let those guys battle it out, and then you let the bad teams battle it out. Yeah. Well, I know we talked about.
We did talk about that. To me, I don't think that's how people.
But people lose interest though.
Yeah, but that's why there's a wild card. At least there's hope. But I know the teams that are so bad that they don't have a shot.
They have no shot.
I get it.
Have a World Series for the shitty team.
Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
The worst series.
The worst series.
Yeah, the worst series. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That would be funny. That would be great. But it would keep people interested.
Yeah. So our producer Trent is loving that idea, right? Yeah. Trent's pretty good. All right, yeah. Hey, look, maybe not. Maybe why not? I mean, that could be fun. The worst series.
Yeah.
And believe me, there's plenty of teams to qualify. Phillies would definitely make that.
They would make that.
Yeah,
the Marlins are right there. They're 5 games. Oh, I'm getting a call. Wait, hold on.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Take the call.
Hello?
Yeah. What's going on right now?
I'm good. Hold on one second,
Go
okay?
ahead. Take a walk. I'll just continue to do the show.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I can do the show.
Give her this credit card, please.
It's business conducted.
Yeah, we got some business to do.
Yeah, that's that. So you've gone a little bit behind the scenes right now, right here on the Irregulars. Our producer really delving into some very, very important high-level stuff. Oh, by the way, speaking of high-level stuff,
go ahead.
I'm going to just shift from sports for a second. This guy, Scaramucci, the Mooch.
The Mooch.
You seeing this guy?
I'm watching this guy.
Dropping F-bombs and all kinds of C-bombs.
This guy's got to be related to the mafia. He just looks the part.
Yeah.
He looks the part.
Yeah. It's like walks up to Priebus like, hey, Priebus, you can't talk of it. I mean, that's what, seriously. Hey, how you doing there? He's like, come out, goes to a restaurant and orders the broken like a lamb, all those cliches.
Yeah, for sure.
No, he's a scary dude.
He is.
He is a scary dude.
He really is.
So he goes after Bannon, says he's sucking his. I'm gonna have. Hey, it's right. I can say it. He's sucking his own cock. That's what he said about Bannon. I mean, it's like, how could you?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, more business being conducted right now. Yeah, there you go. So, but that is like, I mean, I'm, sorry if you're watching with the kids, but that's what he said. It's news. It's newsworthy. Actually, let me rephrase that. It's not newsworthy. It's just that.
This is
how business is done. It's White House 2.0. That's what that is. Yeah.
All right, we're good. We got our business done.
Yeah. Oh, good. Was that a good thing?
It was a good thing.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that.
Perfect.
Right. That'll put a little money in your pocket?
Yeah, I've actually spent money. So.
You spent money, but is it spend money to make money?
To make money.
Okay.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah. No, you do. I see you've got some. I'm going to reach over here and grab this because this looks very good. Got the Italian. Everything's backwards on this thing. Italian still water.
Yes.
From Whole Foods.
Yes.
And this is direct from Italy.
Direct from Italy.
Just like the Scaramucci.
I doubt that's direct from Italy.
Really? It says product of Italy.
Product of Italy.
So the bottle's from Italy and the water's from...
from Zephyr Hills. Up in,
no, I was going to say it's from Secaucus. it's from Secaucus, New Jersey. But the bottle's from Italy.
The bottle's from Italy, but the water's from somewhere else.
Exactly. That's okay. Is it good? Do you like it? Did you
It's
try
water.
it?
I don't know.
I don't think all water is water.
Really? What do you think it is?
No. I mean, it's the same compound. It's H2O. I get that, but I think I don't. It's like it's like a.
Oh,
you
sure.
don't
The
just,
source of where it comes from. Look, a lot of things, and this is why I'm drinking out of the glass bottles now, because they say that when you drink out of the plastic bottles, it can cause you a lot of problems.
I don't like drinking out of plastic.
No.
I don't like
drink
the
out of. Well, the taste is bad. And you don't know, like, if the water gets heated up on the truck, and there's all
the properties. Yeah, no, we were all. I think we were put on Earth to drink from glass. That was.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We were put on Earth
to drink from glass. Yeah, that would be
interesting.
Write that one down, folks, because that's just
wisdom from the glass.
Wisdom from old TA here.
Oh wow!
But so let's get back to sports. So we got the mini camps going.
Mini camps going. There's the what else? There's the Kyrie Irving situation in Cleveland.
Yeah,
and Cleveland looks like it's going to hold them hostage a little bit because they're asking a lot. They want a lot for him. They want a first round draft choice. They want players.
Right. So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Let's say they can't get a deal done. Maybe intentionally. They like you say, they want to hold him hostage, right?
Yep.
He comes back. Now he's got to share court time with Mr. Superstar over there.
And Derrick Rose now. And
Kevin Love is still on the team, correct?
I think he gets hurt and he sits out the whole season.
Oh, really? He pulls one of those?
Wow.
Our producer Trent is in shock over here. I mean, he just lost all his hair when you told look at that. It's unbelievable. I got to tell you, that is a pretty fantastic idea. When I say fantastic, I mean outlandish.
Outlandish?
Yeah, it's a little crazy. You think he'd actually fake an injury and sit the whole season?
Why not?
No. What does he?
Well, he could do that and then come back for the playoffs.
He still has to play with LeBron.
True.
All right.
But he doesn't have to play the whole season with LeBron. Then he can just come back from the playoffs, be healthy.
And just start drilling threes and pretend like LeBron's not even on the court.
Right.
All right.
But it's just crazy, because why does he not want to play with LeBron? I mean, that's his best shot to get back to a championship. If he goes to the Knicks, I mean, come on, you're going to win 15, 16 games if you're lucky, maybe 25.
Well, think about it.
And other than, look, the Rockets don't need him because they already got a hefty backcourt.
Right.
Milwaukee, I know that the guys in Milwaukee are making a big pitch for him.
Mm-hmm.
He already talked about coming to the Heat, where not a bad idea, but you got Dragic. So what does Dragic become part of the trade? Does Winslow become part of a trade for the Heat? Mm-hmm. And then the Heat give him, a conditional first-round draft choice?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know how it'll play out, but I can say this. In this case, the whole thing is driven by ego. It's not even about necessarily winning because you just nailed it. His best chance to win is there, right?
There.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So where he's at is his best chance to win. He himself said, I want to be the focal point. What does that tell you? Ego.
He wants it his team.
Yeah, he wants his team. So, look, Pippen always had Jordan. It was Jordan's team. We all knew that it was Jordan's team. Pippen seemed perfectly fine, I think. I never heard anything to the contrary, to be the second fiddle in Chicago during those.
I don't think he ever had an issue with it.
Right?
As long as they were winning.
Winning was everything. Sure. So why is if the object is to win championships, if that's why you go in to sports is to win, then isn't this counter to all that? I mean, I understand that maybe he get money or whatever, and maybe look. Go ahead, because I have a point, but go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, what I was going to say was just that I understand that maybe money-wise, if your legacy is having these unbelievable statistics and I'm the best at this because I don't have to dish the ball off to anyone. I'm the guy. I'm the focal point. And now all of a sudden your stock is up and then endorsements and post-career opportunities and all that. So I get it from a business standpoint. I understand that. But at the same time, why did you get into this? You got into it to win, I think.
Well, look, he's already
won.
He's won a championship with LeBron.
Yeah.
And here's my point. He wants to go to a team and then maybe see who he can attract to play with him to win a championship on his own.
Right.
So
I mean, yeah, that's what. So he wants the same thing LeBron has now.
Right.
He wants to be this focal point, and build guys, kind of pick and choose, cherry pick his guys,
right, and who he can bring in.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he's there yet as a player. I don't know. Do you think he is?
Well, look, he finally.
I know he's great.
He finally played a full season last year, which he hadn't played up until last year. He missed games.
Right.
So look, and there's no question the guy's a talent.
No doubt.
No doubt. But I think against the better guards, sometimes he struggles at times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I think he does. Yeah.
We'll
he had a really, he definitely had a good series, and certainly last year he had a good series when they won.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, look, the guys.
The NBA handed it to him.
Yeah, right, with the whole Draymond Green
thing.
Yeah.
If Draymond Green doesn't get suspended, different outcome.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, they wanted LeBron to win a championship, and so there are. Let me ask you this: are they sitting in the NBA commissioner's office, and they're sitting around a table, and it's almost like they're in an ivory tower somewhere?
Yeah.
I mean, do you really think that's what's going on?
I think so.
Wow.
I believe so.
So then, in other words, well, if we do this, we get this guy to do this.
Everything will fall into place.
Right. Well. That's nice.
Yeah.
And there you have it. What's on tap for you this weekend? What do you got going?
Oh, wow. Michelle, my girlfriend,
is
in her first bikini physique competition up in Boca.
Wow.
So she's been working her butt off for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
And the competition's tomorrow. She gets spray tan tonight.
Okay.
And we go to the competition in the morning, and we'll see how she fares.
Wow. So now is this a
it's part
all due respect, I'm sure this has like certain age brackets?
There are age brackets.
Okay.
She's going to be in 2 of the age brackets, which we're not going to discuss.
Right. We won't discuss the actual age bracket, but there's age bracket.
Yeah, there is.
We can say that she's not in the 18 to 22 age bracket.
No, she's not in that age bracket.
Oh, okay.
That's for sure.
We understand that.
That would be robbing the cradle and a little creepy for me if I was dating an 18 to 22-year-old.
Yeah, that would be why I brought that up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out that Matt here is age appropriate.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have to be age appropriate these days.
Yeah, you do.
Or else it's creepy.
It is.
I think it's creepy.
It is.
I think when you see a 25-year-old with a guy in his 60s,
yes,
that's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, what are you doing? I mean, I can understand.
Yeah, hey, time out, Grandpa. Kind of a thing.
If a guy's in his 60s, look, if you can still find a hot 50-something.
Oh, yeah.
Or a hot 40-something.
Oh, no doubt.
But you don't have to be with a 25-year-old.
No.
I mean, I don't get that, and I never will.
No, I don't get. I don't. Listen. I understand. From a physical only. I understand that they're beautiful. A blind man can see that. I get it. That's not but what the hell are you going to talk about? I mean, it's like you got nothing in common. I mean, I don't even know who's on the charts these days. It's like she comes up, and she goes, "Oh, did you hear Blankety Blank featuring Blankety Blank?" No. No, I'm still.
You don't know about Ed Sheeran? Yeah, he's the big guy.
Yeah, he's the big guy now.
He's the big guy now.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran. Yeah, Sharon, share alike. I say that's how that goes. But
so that's what Michelle's up to. That's our weekend. We'll have a nice, relaxing day on Sunday.
Nice. Well, she's a lovely individual.
She is,
I think that you're I think she's got a good shot.
Yeah.
Because.
She's worked hard. Sure.
I know she has. I didn't realize though that this hard work was geared. There was an end goal. There was something that she was working toward, other than just good health. Yeah. But she's working toward this bikini con, and it's in Boca.
In Boca.
And when is that?
Tomorrow night and tomorrow morning.
Okay, I might be the guy off in the woods with the camera. Okay. That would be that.
Well, it's inside, so you wouldn't be able to be in the woods.
What?
You wouldn't be able to be in the woods. It's inside.
Oh, it's inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can still be in the woods, though.
Yeah, probably. Anything else? That's the
big deal. Chill night tonight. She'll have to be ready for tomorrow. That's about it. Nothing major.
And
quiet summer.
And by the way, you've been like going, like teaming up with Mr. Cameraman, my son here, on all these projects going
on some good stuff.
It's pretty cool. He's like you're like his new boss now. You're like it's like that's it. Going from all these big events they're shooting and editing.
About time he had a father figure in his
life. Okay. Oh boy. Well, on that note, there you go. Good night. Good night. No, that's okay. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he loves me.
We'll be talking right after the show. Yeah, next week it'll be someone else sitting in his chair. All right. So on that note, that's it.
All good fun.
It is. No, it's all good fun. All right. So for our producer Trent Partridge. He's Matt Posner. I'm Tom Alexander. We're the Irregulars. Have a great weekend, a safe one. We'll see you next Friday. Bye, everyone.
Peace.